Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Kelly Hyde, a freelance makeup artist and Seint beauty artist. Today we're going to talk about eyeliner options using Seint. So one of the reasons we all love Seint so much is because we can get everything in our compact, from our face to our brows, to our lip and cheek, to our eyes, and even our eyeliner. So we do have a few options depending on the style of eyeliner that you like, that you can create using Seint. So we're gonna get into it. First, I want to start with talking about our brush options for eyeliner. So we have our brow brush, which has a spoolie on this end, but this end has a very detailed, very small brush that's very dense. So this will give you a high impact kind of look with your liner. We also have, and this is newer to Seint, the etch brush. I love this brush. I love it so much. So on this side, we have this dense, stiff little end here that can make a very precise line. And on this side, we have a little bit more rounded, softer brush. And this is great for creating definition, but a little bit softer than what this end is going to give you. So those are your two options depending on what kind of style you like. I mean, obviously you can use this one for filling in your brows as well. And this one kind of gives you two options for your liner. So depending on what you're looking for, we have a brush for everyone. We have basically just two products that would fulfill your eyelining needs. The first one I'm going to talk about is called Black Friday. This is a well-loved shade by me, as you can tell. It is a cream liner. The only shade it comes in is black, but it's cream. So it's going to definitely give you that more defined kind of liner look, but it also can be smudged out. So if you make a mistake, best thing to do is just run your fingers over it and kind of smoke it out a little bit. But if you like that very defined kind of eyeliner look, Black Friday is a great choice for you. Now, I say we only have two options, which is really not quite accurate. The other option is eyeshadow. So obviously we have a million shadow colors. So the color selection in the eyeshadow, there's many, many options, but as far as, texture and consistency, eyeshadow or the cream liner would be your options. So this shade I use a ton. It is called Coal. And there are multiple ways that you can use a shadow for liner. So you can do it by taking your lining brush and spraying it like this with setting spray, and then tapping into the color like this, and you will get a more defined kind of look, okay? You're going to get more pigment out of that versus taking a brush without any setting spray on it and swiping it in there. See how that is a little bit softer of a line, okay? So everybody prefers different kind of looks when it comes to their eyeliner. So whether you like a very strong defined line or something that's a little bit soft and a little bit more smoky, that is how you would do that. Now I'm going to use the etch brush and I'm going to get into Black Friday so you can see the difference of that. That is a much more pigmented, defined line. Is that better? So you can kind of see how you have options. Like this would be for more drama, a lot softer, or somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to show you on both of my eyes just some of the options and how they look. I can only obviously do two options because I only have two eyeballs. So I'm going to show you first how I would use Black Friday. And I'm just gonna pack it here, kind of on the edge. And if you've been here for a minute, you know that I love to tight line. So I like to get this as close to the root of the lashes as possible, just for a little bit of definition. And I just place it in there Get as close as I can here. I just place it in where the root is. So like under where your lash root is coming out. And you can just press it in there. Like if you're not good at drawing lines, just press it in. So just line them up and give them a push. Okay, you see that? The difference there? And then, of course, you know I love a little bit of a wing. So again, I would just take this and you kind of follow your lower lash line and like you're pulling it out from there and just stamp it right in there. You can make that line as long as you want it to be. Just a little flick. Could be more dramatic flick if you like more dramatic flick. Okay, so that is how I use the Black Friday shade. Love doing that. And let me show you with Kohl. And I'm going to use the etch brush, but on the other side, how we can do this just a little bit softer. I need to get my little handy mirror here so I can see. Yeah, make sure I'm not blocking you. And same thing, I'm going to just softly kind of work it into that lash line. I do not like a thick eyeliner because I want to save as much lid space as I can so that my eyes look open. If you put your liner too thick, it can really close in your eyes and not make them look as open and alert. Okay, so can you see the difference here? This one's a little bit more pigmented and stronger, and this one's a little bit softer. So, and then of course you could with this one, you could, if you want it to be a little bit smokier, just run it a little higher and just go back and forth and smoke it out. So I really like to do a soft liner under my eyes because I feel like when we have harsh, dramatic liners under the eye, it tends to circle in the eye and kind of close it off. So what I would do there is same thing, even on this side, if I use Black Friday at the top, and I just kind of tap it into the lash line. So you don't, again, have to be talented to draw lines. Just tap it right into place where you want it. I'm gonna do that over here. There we go. So you can kind of see the two different eyeliner looks that you can get depending on what you like. For some people, seeing that harsh dark line is just, they don't feel like it's flattering, it's too much for them, they don't like it, but eyeliner can really define the eye. So I always tell people to find some type of technique that works for them because it can make like a huge difference in your overall look. Obviously, Kohl is a very dark color. You can use more of our brown shades, our softer shades. Cocoa is so much softer. And especially if you have like very light lashes, very light hair, using something a little bit softer might make you feel a little bit more comfortable and look a little bit more natural to you. But those are kind of the options you have as far as not having to have an additional eyeliner separate from your Seint and being able to really encompass this whole, like everything in one palette, which is just one of our favorite benefits of using Seint, obviously. And if you would ever like some eyeshadow for liner recommendations, please feel free to try to connect with me either here in the message, or you can message me on Instagram or email me, however you want to, but I'm always happy to kind of help you navigate what shades would work best for you to get the desired look that you are after. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. That was quick and easy and pretty painless. So have a great day, guys.